You see this brother right here?
Let me explain something.
Fuck out of here. This is my nigga right here, my man Charles Hamilton. Yo, Charles, I'm just giving him the breakdown, man, of the science behind this shit that happened, man. You know what I mean? So, you know, we talking about going back to Africa and all that shit like that, man, and that's all that shit. You know what I mean?
It seemed like everybody watched the House of Consciousness. Got them tuning in here in the States to every continent. You got your holy book, your references and documents. Then hit your brother's sign, get it cracking if you're confident. Sa Neter TV, it don't get no more reality. It's helping us stay mindful of the struggle in totality. Humble yourself and let the commentary resonate. Living in these times, this here is sure to help you enter in a new zone. Hope the dialogue ain't too strong. Y'all know that we've been waiting too long. And ever since I stepped into this paradigm, most of the time all I got is building on my mind. Is a black throne where kings and queens come get their facts on. Just be prepared to have your mind blown. And ever since I stepped into this paradigm, most of the time all I got is freedom on my mind. For real, for real.
Nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed. Know who you are before you get in this game. And if you know who you are, know what you're willing to sacrifice before you get in this game. Yeah, try to remain the same person.
You got it? Yo, this man is walking around saying fuck Jesus, man. Is he going to hell or not, man? This man is going around saying fuck Jesus openly. What's the solution for us, man?
Him on the camera. That's what I said. So drop some science, man. Like, how do you feel about that? What's your religious perspective? Do you feel like the white man gave us Jesus, or do you feel like Jesus is ours, or we already had that, or whatever?
I'm a witch, so like,
He's dead ass though.
Like everything is totally different to me. Like the way I see it, like the Bible is a spell, and the death of Jesus was a curse.
Yeah.
So as long as we're still living under a curse, you know, we can only hope the curse to be lifted.
I'm the difference between a witch and a wizard, right? Because I wanted to get there. I was going there with the whole wizard. Because a woman is a witch, but you could be a wizard. You could be an alchemist. You could be thoth. You know what I'm saying?
That's all Harry Potter shit, man. Where do we go? We grown men or not?
So that show you
that witches and spells.
That actually show you that the white people giving our kids our own science. That's what that show you.
I'm saying, listen, I'm saying
that's what that show you.
Sit in the kitchen and mix up some shit and call it alchemy, but at the end of the day, it's not. You know what I mean? It's not everybody standing around and this. Listen, spells and potions ain't gonna save the black man.
Alchemy is something exist.
Okay, maybe they do exist, but the Ouija board exists too.
That's no argument.
Demons exist too.
That's what the big deal is. Is like if you believe
demons is sitting there talking about fuck Christ.
If you believe in magic, then like a lot of things you shouldn't worry about. But to believe in magic means you have to believe in imagination. And there's like a lot, like I say Sega every day. That's where I've always been at with everything. I say Sega. If you want to believe in God, you got Satan and God. What that sound like?
Satan and God.
Sega. It's very simple to me. But
yo, listen, man. I gotta talk to you about something else though. We need to talk about something else about hip hop shit. We need to take a walk down 125th and we're gonna talk. Where you walking to?
I'm listening to my new shit. Please don't take offense, man.
What is it going to take to change the minds of people like him that's already grown and that's stuck in a messed up thought process or whatever, believing in white Jesus or whatever, and simply a lot of them will not be saved or can't be saved. They stuck in their mind thought or their thought process, and we don't even need them type of people around us, man. We need like minds. It's many of us that's already awakened. You know, it's a lot of us people my age. I just came into consciousness in the last few years, and there's a lot of people my age that was born into this, was born with the 5% knowledge. You know, their parents was in it, Nation of Islam, you know, knowledge yourself. So if you don't have it by this time in 2014, man, we just gotta roll with what we got, roll with the ones we got around us that's ready to rock and roll. You know, KTL, Abundance Child, all of them, New Covenant. We need to take the ones we got and roll with them, man, because we running out of, you know, we ain't got forever to go ahead and rebuild a strong black nation. That's just where I'm at. So black power all day.
Do you think Do you think he's a waste of sperm cells?
Hey, yo, why would you say that, bro?
Do you think he's a waste of sperm cells?
Listen, you need to get the nigga behind the camera.
Yo,
and see
do you
his
think he's
face.
a waste
All you
of
gotta
sperm
do is
cells?
get a picture of his face.
Charles Hamilton.
Yeah, Charles Hamilton.
Yo, Charles Hamilton.
Do you,
What's good, bro?
do you think
What
his
up?
gene would have had a better chance on the bed sheet drying?
Your life would have had a better chance of the bed sheet
I want you to add on, bro. I want you to add on. You believe in Jesus? Are you religious?
I did believe in Jesus.
I've listened to your music before, and I feel consciousness. You know what I mean?
I mean, there's like, I practice Wicca, so you already know. The difference between me and like Uncle Murder is none. It's just you gotta understand my perspective. I can't like, I would be very fake with myself if I say I don't like hanging out with my niggas in the hood. But in order to understand them and in some respects to protect them, I have to go deeper into my world. You know what I'm saying? Like shout out Llama, Doggy Dog. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't know who they are, man, check yourself. But you know, Spider-Man by default. But I can't.
See, he's talking that other shit. That's why I love this nigga.
You know,
Spider-Man.
The Wiccans, did you do the knowledge on Wicca?
Yes,
how
I
it goes
did.
back into Africa and how they adopted, you know, the traditions.
I take a European approach to Wicca. Very European. I'll give you an example.
Is it the manipulation of the elements? Is that what you're tapping into?
I can. Like everything I do is towards music. You know what I'm saying? Like, but what I was gonna say is, when I had my deal, everybody thought I was. Well, I still have it, but when I was in the mainstream, everybody was thinking, oh, Charles is making the street hop. And I was making neo soul, and Jimmy Iovine told me to make folk type music. And I
Hold up,
listened.
let me ask you, who's Jimmy Iovine?
Exactly like Bob Dylan.
Who's Jimmy Iovine?
Jimmy Iovine is the closest thing we got to God.
Who is
Jimmy Iovine is the closest thing we got to God on this earth.
Who is that?
You go on record?
Real shit.
I'll go on record
Who is
saying
that,
Jimmy
man?
Iovine is
Jimmy
the closest thing we
Iovine
got
is
to
the
God.
head of Interscope Records.
Right, so he's a Jew, right?
No.
But you heard what he said. He said he told him to say these type of lyrics.
He's the boss. What do you mean?
No, but this is what we've been saying all the time. They not gonna let you put out nothing that's gonna elevate the knowledge and conscience of your people. They're gonna tell you to put out something else. Let me hear something, because I never heard of you. I might probably heard of one of your records. Let me hear something. I probably heard something. Let me hear
I
something.
said, Carmen San Diego, where do you want me to go? I'm fucking shocked that Harlem niggas be wanting me to flow. I keep it 100 though. I ain't riding around on 100 spokes, datings. Don't worry about who I'm dating, just worry about what I'm saying. Everything I'm saying is the greatest since it comes with wisdom and it's been taken from centuries ago and all that African shit. Me, I'm on some gothic half battling shit. The other half of it is laughing at these cats who legit have a reason to battle me but can't actually say shit.
Now see, he approved that record, right? When you say, oh, fuck all that African shit, I'm on this battling shit.
Check it.
He approved
Check
that.
it. No. Check it. No.
Go ahead.
Jimmy Iovine said he wanted a voice for the young people. Where I was going musically was very dark. Let me.
Oh, it's gonna take too long. Give it to him.
No, we got time. In my arm, I hand carved Sega. Okay, my belief is carved into my arm. Further on my arm, I carved TWA, which stands for Tarot, Wicca, and Alchemy. Okay, I'm not Mr. Sunshine. Jimmy Iovine wanted me to be a happier version of myself. And where we disagree creatively is, I'm lying to my listener if I give them positive messages, because I don't see anything. I'm not positive. Like, I'm not. Very much so. And the only thing that can shut me up is the presence of Jay Dilla.
So are you Jay Dilla?
It's never gonna happen.
Familiar with Brother Panic or Body Image, some of the type of cultures from an African descent?
Nah, you aware of Anton LaVey?
Yes. The Satanists.
Yeah, he has his own, right. He's got his own branch of Satanism.
It was proven. His daughter outed him. Oh, but Well, all I'm saying to you is that on the other side, on our side, that you have some occultists by the name of Bobby Hemmett, world renowned. He's on YouTube. You have a brother by the name of one of his master students, Brother Panic, and their perspective on the dark magic and the dark arts. I'm just giving you a jewel. It's something that I would definitely recommend looking into.
You need to do that.
You know, as well as you can stand on Levy, Anton Levy, because that's going into Crowley and other places.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
You need that Bobby.
How do you feel about Rick Rubin?
I respect his study of music, but you got to understand why I say Jimmy Iovine is the closest thing we got to God on earth.
Break that down.
He means black musicians.
Like, Jimmy is not. You probably, all right. I'll say it like this: if I sold my soul to anybody, it would be to Jimmy Iovine, and it wasn't because of anything gay. No. No. Like, I'm a musician.
Like, is he going to elevate you into immortality as an artist?
That's reality.
And that's what you strive for.
Like, I've already done it. Like, every goal I've set for, I'm 27, I'm turning 27 this year. Every goal I set for myself, I achieved it. So, like, this kind of conversation, if we had this conversation in 2007, I'd have been like, nah, I don't know, man. Like, I'm kind of powerful too. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because I said Jimmy's the closest thing to God doesn't mean I don't think I'm the closest thing to God either. You know what I'm saying? So he keeps it 100.
Hey, yo, what you gotta tell us about your man Kanye West, B? What type of nigga is he, man? So I gotta pick his fucking brain too. Is he on that occult shit too?
There's an article saying he summoned a 14th century philosopher for Jesus. I mean, as long as you acknowledge the power of magic. If Kanye West acknowledges the power of magic, then I'll ease up on him. You know what I'm saying?
But you was in the cypher with him though.
Yeah. Yeah.
So are you familiar with the Moors introducing magic, introducing the dark arts, as well as, you know, talisman, sorcery, all of these things, the Druids, the influence upon the Jewish culture, Druid culture, the influence upon the Jewish culture through Kabbalah, the influence upon Catholicism, the influence upon the Dark Ages by bringing in the Age of Enlightenment, the Sufism. Are you really, like, have you immersed yourself in that study?
So much so that, did you know Sonic the Hedgehog's middle name translates into Moor? Okay, so like in
his middle name?
Sonic Maurice Hedgehog.
Oh, he's Maurice, yeah.
Yeah. On top of that,
you know, Saint Maurice, who was the patron saint of Germany, who was also a Moor.
Before that, there was a Roman soldier named Maurus who refused to bow before Caesar, and before Caesar's statue was beheaded. Right.
He's Saint Maurice now in Germany.
Don't you find it?
That's who Hitler was flying with.
You don't find it funny that Sonic is colored and Sonic means sound? The Ultimate 5 is Sonic. You can doubt Sonic the Hedgehog all you want. There's 5 letters in Sonic, but you can't doubt sound. And we get into creation with the Big Bang Theory. Bang is a sound, onomatopoeia. And as far as the secret societies, you have the Masonic Temple. Masonic live forever. So, Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, people can laugh all they want. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to ask about Green Lantern, the green is Sonic's eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I bow before Sonic the Hedgehog. Of course there's silver, of course there's Allah, Buddha, Hinduism, Judaism, and all that. But the fact is, in modern science, you have the Big Bang Theory. And that Big Bang Theory is from a man named Albert Einstein, whose initials are AE, and the overall term of it is aliens exist. So you don't know if you're dealing with an alien-based conspiracy, or if it's time for a young man who just does not give a fuck to just talk about it. And I don't give a fuck. Like, basically, I don't care. But
tell us.
Sonic the Hedgehog, Jimmy Iovine. That's your pantheon of, huh?
One and the same.
Okay.
So what is your take on the aliens? Do you think that aliens really walk the earth?
I believe they walk the earth, but I don't believe they want to leave.
So is aliens here right now?
Yes.
What is your definition of an alien? What is an alien to you?
A day one, somebody who started from the bottom. I believe Drake is an alien.
Wow.
What else did you get with it? Oh, I didn't get Kevin.
Define alien though. You saying just one that started from the bottom?
Period. You know what I mean? And like without shouting the song out let's not go too far into the song started from the bottom. Like there's a melody in that song, and that melody is the mental ringtone of the aliens. Like ding 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 ding.
It's on that vibration.
Yeah, it's pretty much. But the reason why there is a debate is because 808s are used in that song. So if that song was truly an alien song, why would it have 808s?
But what's wrong with using 808s?
808s are frequency based, not drum based. So if you're dealing with frequencies and shit, a pissed off alien could go woo 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 and make the song. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to being in the studio. Like I've watched you work in the studio. I believe you're an alien. So, but I've watched you work in the studio. It's called the Funky Alien Jam, if you will. I've seen you do it. Shit is dope. But when somebody brings to you a beat CD and says, yo, check out these beats for me, and you don't necessarily know where the beats came from, that panic starts to set in around track 2 or track 3.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So you don't know where this shit comes from.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know where their roots come from. So I'm not mad that y'all are putting up the slavery pictures and the exploits of such a sort. But just understand that you guys would also be drawing the kind of attention that y'all, not negative, but you wanna spread the word, and there are people out there where these actions are how they get paid.
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying? That's got nothing to do with me.
Let's move over a little bit so we won't be.
Just reiterate that statement so we clear.
If you're gonna talk about the rape and the sodomy of the black man, understand that you're taking money out of somebody else's pocket. So it goes from rape to murder.
Yeah, we're aware of the fact that I'm putting up images, but you could watch the images. This is the trick. You could focus on the image and miss the whole library of Alexandria right there. You could miss the real jewels, and those would be the information if you just focus on that.
That wouldn't be my call.
Huh?
That's not my call. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, let's say Doug and Zach Morris decide to come down to Harlem. They're gonna visit their old friend Charles Hamilton in Harlem. Yeah. Doug and Zach Morris are walking by.
I know who they are, but just let them know who that is.
2 of the most important white men anywhere. I'm walking down 125th Street and they see Charles Hamilton talking outside of this. They have a decision to make. They can either think I'm trying to exploit the black men who are hard at work trying to spread the knowledge, or they can try to open their mind. The odds of them trying to open their mind are the same odds of y'all not being upset at these images. So you either gotta let the past go or let the past teach. You can't teach the past. You can't teach about the past. Somebody gotta walk into the shit themselves. You got a lighter, anybody?
You don't got your vaporizer on you?
Hold on, nigga. Don't start that Hollywood bullshit with me, man. You know how we do, nigga.
That's the motherfucker I smoke, man. You telling me this shit.
So you're saying that, ultimately 2 white men wouldn't be impressed, or they wouldn't be. No, they wouldn't be. These pictures would offend them. But I also want to touch on the statement about you can't teach the past, because I've been taught by teachers, master teachers, that you teach the past in order to, know where you're going in the future. It's called Sankofa. So for people who may be walking around worshiping Caucasians and not realizing the damage that they've done throughout history in the past, these images and other images and other information is here to inform them of that. You dig what I'm saying? This is a source. This is a source of media. Same way that if I turn on MTV or BET or whatever, and there's media. This is a source of media that might not necessarily be mainstream media. So for us to tell our story, there's nothing wrong with that.
Check this out.
And you're an artist. You hold on. You're allowed to express yourself in any way. When you put that pen to the pad, you're a producer. You're allowed to express yourself in any way when you make those beats and when you make those sonic landscapes and whatnot. So you are allowed to express oneself. with these images, I feel that if we are historians and we're here to tell a story that some people might not get on a surface level and through the education system, there's no problem with that because we're expressing these people can't talk. There has to be someone to tell their story at the end of the day.
Check this out.
Wouldn't debate you on that.
With the possibility of God existing, I say the following. I worship a black man.
Oh.
His name is Jay Dilla. All right? Moment of silence for Jay Dilla.
Moment of silence, definitely.
I also find the blackest black man in existence to be Bobby Caldwell, the man who wrote What You Won't Do for Love. Okay? I believe in the funk.
I was gonna ask you about that.
But I'm gothic.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I completely
Africa
respect.
Bambaataa.
I respect. Well, I wouldn't consider Africa Bambaataa funk. I consider him hip hop.
Is he an alien though?
I believe he was an alien worshiper.
Okay.
I believe the influence of Jay Dilla, who is a factual alien, I believe his influence is what allowed Africa Bambaataa and Houdini.
Hold on. He precedes.
See, we're talking about
Jay
gods.
Dilla.
No, he doesn't. We're talking about gods.
So you're saying that
Jay
the whole
Dilla is a
time,
god.
so that whole time thing is not.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that, bro. Because I don't think Jake Dilla was a god, nigga. He was a producer, and he was nice. Why you figure he was a god? He never let out a spiritual message. He never wrote a book.
You gotta
He never.
be day one. You gotta be day one to understand. There's
Yeah,
only,
but what,
there's only like 4 day ones.
But what
and
I'm
then
saying
once
is,
you get past
day
that,
ones are perceptual. Because, you know, it's who you look at. You know, that's who you look at. So, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. I don't think that. Listen, people are saying, people believe in certain things and, you know, certain mysticism. That's cool.
Let me
that's
ask
cool,
you this.
but reality has to set in at some point.
Is there homosexuality going on in hip hop that we don't know?
Yeah, hell yeah, it's homosexuality.
Give us some explain. Talk about it. Who are some of the ones you know?
See, that's it. That's why.
No. See,
don't get scared. I'm coming to you next.
He's not saying. No, you don't gotta come in. Cause first of all, we black males, and we don't gotta hide from nobody. Everybody's confident in their sexuality.
Okay. I'm talking about some of the gangster rappers that we see.
I don't know that, bro.
Well, let me ask him because he's in it. He's into it. Are there any homosexual, gay activities going on that the public don't know about in hip hop?
You don't have to answer that.
No, I'm gonna answer.
You have to throw it on because I'm saying.
No, I got you. I got you.
I'm not gonna speak for him.
It's called African child pornography. What they do is they take the babies, they take innocent baby boys, and
when you say they, who are you talking about?
The powers that be.
Let them talk, man.
If you believe Jimmy Iovine, I'm gonna have to strongly disagree. But it what happens is a few reputable artists, they take they've been infected with AIDS, and they take the myth is that you take an African baby boy and you sodomize them and you pass your AIDS on to them and you take their innocence and they keep on walking. So the fresher the rapper, the dirtier the art. Wow. So you find your the freshest artist you can find. Whoever the freshest, flyest, except Drake. Whoever the
Kanye West.
And you do what to them?
And you put them under that microscope of how fresh they are. If you can smell a baby's aroma in their music, if there's something pure about it, and you know they dirty, that's how you know it's foul.
What? So meaning that they had another life?
Another life force. They're living off of a life force.
So what about like Boosie? Because he's saying his music, like you might interpret his new song as a conscious song saying, we gonna show the world the definition of real, and then when he say, my brother, you know what I'm saying? Like those are the lyrics to the song. Like we gonna show the world the definition of real, then he say, my brother. So I might take that as like, yo, he learned something, he got some knowledge while he was locked down, so he coming out and he putting little hints of consciousness in his music now.
Well, check this. All my niggas in the South, I'm gonna hold y'all down. Y'all better hold me down. If a South nigga sees, and I'm only saying his name, I'm not trying to incriminate him. If a South nigga sees Jay-Z, goes into a studio and just raps over his favorite beat and gets money, he ain't worried about what's right and what's wrong. It's about let me get paid. So they might be duped into doing some shit by somebody who's playing the role of a Jimmy Iovine. You know what I'm saying? It might not be Jimmy who says it. It might be Jimmy's assistant to the assistant of the third in line to the assistant. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't automatically blame Jimmy for your problem. I have a personal friendship with Jimmy. That's my guy. So what happens is.
So why Jimmy ain't put signing on niggas from Harlem uptown?
Have anybody in the rap industry, whether they Jewish people,
hey yo, Jimmy Iovine gotta come for Loaded Lux.
Have anybody in the rap industry, when you first went in, have they tried to hit on you?
You gotta sound Lux.
Hold up, listen. Have they tried to hit on you when you went in?
I don't even think that matters. Like I went through my stage of.
It matters, man, because the youth out there need to see. We need to see for our children going up in there.
I've been put in situations where I said no and they were mad at my decision. And that's
so that shit is going on in there, man.
No, don't throw that nigga on the Get that.
I mean,
you have to say no to, bro.
You have a choice. You either stick with what you know, like. I'm not gonna let Harlem down, so I'm not gonna let some.
Don't let us down, then.
I'm not gonna let us. That's why I'm here. Because if I decide to let Harlem down,
who the brother is, right?
But I'll be getting money.
Oh, you never seen the brother?
Ask a question though.
Yeah.
I'm listening right now.
He be on BET and all that all the time.
If I wanted to, if I wanted to get money, I would have straight up said, well, forget what I learned up here in Harlem, and would have sold out. A lot of people sell out.
So do you think that's the reason why Kanye West had really blew up? Because he committed a homosexual act or something like that?
If he's under Jay-Z, I find it very difficult to believe. If he's under Jay, and I know Jay personally as well, like if that's what he felt he had to do outside of Jay-Z, then it's not to reflect Jay. But if you're under Jay, Jay's a fucking stickler about that kind of shit. He wouldn't let that happen.
What do you think happened, right? Because I know you got some inside information on the situation that happened in the elevator with Jay-Z and Beyonce. I know you got some inside information.
What do I think happened? I think Jay might have said some Jay shit. Jay might have said some slick shit off the cuff, and Solange just couldn't handle it. Jay might have said the exact same thing that got him Beyonce, and Solange just lost her mind. I mean, you an old timer. You know what to say to a young girl to make her lose her goddamn mind. Like I don't, but you say the right thing, and it's their mind is not in control of their body. That's what I believe. Probably said some American gangster shit, had her losing her damn mind. Any more questions?
That's about it.
What about you, man? You a producer. Man. Have anybody tried to hit on you? Any other
Fuck them niggas, man. Fuck them niggas. They know what's up. Jimmy Iovine need to put my man Loaded Lux on. Jimmy Iovine need to come to Harlem. That's what he needs to do.
He's been to Harlem.
No, he need to come right here. Fuck that. My man need to talk to him. There's 1,000 starving artists. We need to
One thing for you, you gotta leave that homosexual alone.
Yo.
Jesus, I'm talking about. Oh, you gotta leave that fucking faggot alone, man.
Easy, man.
You gotta leave.
He's
get off that nigga.
Reckless.
Why you looking up?
Because we gotta forgive you, man.
So why you looking up?
Because we gotta forgive you.
Is Jesus up there?
You know, yes. It's trillions of angels with AK-47s pointing at you like this. Can we shoot now? Please. Hey, please can we shoot?
Wait, when you look to
they got the AKs on his head. You're like, fuck Jesus.
Check this.
Now.
Check this.
I'm here to save him. Christ, I'm here to save him.
I'll accept Jesus is white the sooner we accept space is black.